A new executive order from Governor Greg Abbott bans any and all businesses in the state from mandating the COVID vaccine. The Republican governor says this: the COVID-19 vaccine is safe, effective, and our best defense against the virus, but should remain voluntary and never forced. This is a full about-face for Governor Abbott. Just weeks ago, he said government should not tell private business what to do. But, important but, he's up for re-election next year, and he's thinking about a national run in 2024.
In opposition to the vaccine mandate issued by President Biden, Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed an executive order banning all vaccine mandates, including the mandate for private businesses. Now a billion-dollar company or two, well, they just told Abbott to suck it, and there are legal issues all around. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host and resident legal analyst, Adrienne Lawrence. Defying Governor Abbott, two Texas-based companies, that's Southwest Airlines and American Airlines, both said that they will keep in place COVID-19 vaccine requirements for their combined 172,000 employees. That's right, the leaders of the Friendly Skies just gave the finger to Governor Abbott. Southwest CEO Gary Kelly, well, he said that while he does not personally agree with mandating vaccines, as though we really asked about his personal beliefs, anyways, he says his company will do its best to comply with President Biden's order to inoculate employees. Because if they don't, these airlines risk losing lucrative federal contracts. Also, Southwest, well, it wasn't alone in taking the stand. As we know, American Airlines also backed it. Now, this company is based in Fort Worth, Texas, and it happens to be the nation's largest commercial airliner. It also gave Governor Abbott the nah-son, shall we say. American, it said that Biden's mandate supersedes any conflicting state laws. This dispute, it's really teeing up a potential legal fight in Texas.
Is the administration going to sue Texas over the opposing the order for the vaccine mandates, and is there a risk that the OSHA efforts essentially get tied up in litigation rather than having the immediate effect?
Well, Josh, these requirements are promulgated by federal law. So when the president announced his vaccine mandates for businesses, that, of course, we're waiting on OSHA regulations for as a next step, that was pursuant to federal law and the implementation of federal law because it's an executive order.
But what opponents of vaccine mandates, they really seem to fail to realize is that U.S. courts have had a long history of upholding vaccine mandates. And this is largely because such mandates serve the greater good. They put societal health over individual preference. So there's a strong chance that Abbott and his like-minded minions will not find refuge in the court system should they opt to fight against Biden's mandate. In fact, it's more likely that they're going to simply find themselves out of a job. So what do you think? Will Abbott win this my body, my choice battle? Or will Biden come out victorious, with millions more getting the shot so they can stay employed? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Post your comments below, hit the follow and the like button, and thanks for watching.